Calibur 6.
Alright everyone, welcome to the live stream. Back on the mic again. I'm not really sure how welcome coming in, and I've got a coughing fit on top of that, so you'll have to be patient with me. But I had a request to do another live stream regarding how stickers work in this game, as well as extra equipment, and patterns are fun too. And I don't quite remember exactly what I went through in the last stream, so I might be overlapping things a bit, but let's get things started. First, let's change the music because I cannot stand this music track. Goes random. Alright. Now, my favorite trick in this game, when it comes to the main characters, is being able to use makeup and stickers to change their skin tone. So, like my, say, a favorite example would be when I dress up Talim as Starfire. So, let's put her in the undies to make it stand out more. So first, I'll lay down the stickers, and I've got my own character creation thread open, so this will make things relatively fast. So you'll be needing 4 stickers on her skin, set to upper body. Actually, no, my mistake. 2 will be upper body, and then 2 will be the arms. So it's one thing at a time here. Okay. So you'll need square stickers at maximum size, so 100. Now for this first one, I'll set move vertically to plus 14 or minus 14. Well, yeah, I can't read. I did not get a lot of sleep last night, so got that on. This is why I don't usually use a mic. So move vertically minus 14, vertical angle 45, or minus 45. So it's a little patchy here and there, but we can fix that. So let's set up another sticker. So the motif 3 square, upper body, size 100, move vertically minus 14, vertical angle minus 45, or no, this would be plus 45. Maybe that's where I got it wrong. Oh, A games play. Let's do this. Oop. Now it's still a little patchy here and there. And that's because we gotta set the horizontal angle to minus 50. Now, what vertical angle and horizontal angle does is that it'll position the sticker as if the character were, well, a 3-dimensional object. That's why if you press down the left stick, you'll see a light shining down to show you where the sticker is. Oop. And of course, the left stick also controls the position, so gotta be a little careful there. So like right now the sticker is basically shining down almost directly on her. So like vertical angle, you're going all the way around, up and down the circle, and with horizontal angle, you're going all around the equator. You know, think of it as like the globe. Whereas say with the move vertically and move horizontally, it just treats the sticker as if the character were a 2-dimensional object, just straight up and down, side to side. So by setting horizontal angle to minus 50, the sticker will basically be shining at her from behind. And if you leave it at 0, it was supposed to shine at her from the front. Oh, well, then again, I got a vertical angle set to minus 45, so it's not shining down; it's shining up. So yes, it's going from the feet up towards her head. That's why it's looking a little funny. It's a little hard to see too. Yeah, so that's shining up at her from the front, and this one's shining down at her from the behind. Well, yeah, because vertical angle here is plus 45. I am so not prepared for this. Okay, so this basically covers up everything except for her front section and her face and her arms. And so this is where the arm stickers come in. So we have another Motif 3 square. I'll set this one for right arm. And all these are projections. I didn't already mention that. So for this, I'm setting the angle to 12. And this will be important. And horizontal, move vertical. I go down. The text is small. Move vertically down -16. And horizontal angle is -25. So this will put the sticker right along the right side of her body. So again, it's a little splotchy on the arms, but you can start to see them being covered up a bit. And you can see that the sticker is angled right along the jawline. And that's right around where the makeup will be. But it also covers up the ears. So now let's handle the left arm. And you can also see the front is being covered up a bit now. So left arm, size 100. So angle will be, I might be having this part of this backwards here. No, angle 12, so this would be -12. Move vertically at -16. And then horizontal angle will be +25. Alright. So now we've got Talim covered up in stickers, all except for her face. And, well, actually, I don't even think we need to change the pose. Yeah, you can see even the bottom of her feet are covered up. Now, you also notice there's these lines along the body. I don't know why they're there. I guess because the body's broken up into different sections. But there's really nothing you can do about that. So yeah, it's not going to look perfect. Now, here's the big problem with stickers in this game as opposed to the last one, because it seems like the lighter a sticker's color, the more opaque it becomes. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the last time I did a stream. So, like for example, like any underlying textures like skin, makeup, or say clothing, just becomes completely muffled or muted. Like if you put like a sticker like this on the sock, it'll look like you just poured paint on it. You know, it's not gonna look right. Whereas say in SoulCalibur 5, you could set a sticker's color to match the underlying whatever you're putting it on, and it would match perfectly to the point where it would like disappear. So I don't know if it's because of the Unreal Engine or what. So the issue comes with trying to match up the sticker's color with makeup color. Now for this example, where was it? I used Face Paint 31, which is one of the clown options. There it is. Right? So this actually covers up the whole face, basically whatever we're not showing off. So for her Starfire outfit, I had set the color to 978. So 9 across, 7 down, and saturation 8. 9, oop. Just for all 3. Oop. Okay. Yeah. So it gives a much more, orangey look. Now, let's try that with the stickers here. So 9 across, 7 down, and saturation 8. And you can clearly tell they don't match at all. I mean, they're both orange, sure, but one's much brighter than the other, isn't it? So when it came to coloring the stickers, I eventually settled on 3, 6, 9. So 3 across, 6 down, and 9 saturation. And as you can tell, that's a much closer look. So let's do it here again. 3, 6, 9. Right? 3, 6, 9. Yeah. So yeah, that's a much closer match, isn't it? So yeah, if you want to use this trick to change your character's skin tone, you're really gonna have to play around with these color codes. Because you know, even then, it's not a perfect match. Like her skin's, I think, a little shade lighter, and of course you can still see that line that's right along the jawline really stands out. If I set the color like 1 degree lighter, 4, 6, 9. Ah, see, yeah, see now the sticker's a little too light, isn't it? So, and things like with the makeup, you can still see like her skin texture, whereas with her body, everything's like perfectly smooth. It looks a little unnatural. And then another example, say with the thumbnail, is my Devil Ivy. Alright. So, same situation. We got 3 motif 3 stickers. So, right arm, size 100, angle 12, move vertically 16, or minus 16 I should say. And then horizontal angle minus 25. And then we'll do this for the left arm. So angle plus 12. I mean, I know it doesn't say plus, but I think it did 5. And then horizontal angle 25. And then 2 upper body stickers, which oddly enough will be affecting her lower body. So size 100, move vertically minus 14, vertical angle 45, and horizontal angle negative 50. Alright. Now, actually, Ivies are actually a really good example about how screwy this can all be. So I'll set this to minus 14 for now, and then angle minus 45, vertical angle. Now, you know, again, same as before with Talim, but let's move up, because Ivy's got makeup built into her. You know, she's got the lipstick, the eyeshadow, all that stuff. So let's bring the sticker up, and you can see that all of a sudden now her lips are being covered up, right? Yeah, let's set this 0. Doesn't really look like Ivy anymore, does it? See? So now the eyeshadow's gone, the lipstick's gone, like everything's exactly the same color. Like it gives like a very mannequin look to her. And again, it's especially true because of just how bright this particular color is. So this is why I try to use a combination, because if you apply, say, the clown makeup to Ivy, it actually combines with her native makeup. So let's put this back. Did something wrong. It's mismatched. Minus 14. What happened? Okay, hold on. Because it's just... See, now I did not get enough sleep for this. Yes, sometimes stickers can just be really broken. Like, okay, it's like, yeah. 12 minus 16 minus 25. 12 minus 16 25. Did I have the angle wrong? Oh, I think I see what I did wrong. Okay. Left arm. Yeah, this should be minus 12, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm back to where we're supposed to be. Okay, so let's go with the colors, right? So for my Devil Ivy, I went with 519. Cool, you made the Devil Ivy, or? I'm confused. I got like, I don't know how. I went to bed early and I woke up like 4 in the morning, so I've been awake ever since then. That's why I feel so off. Alright, so going nice bright red skin. Right. So let's go down to makeup. Somina pink? I don't think I have a pink Somina. No, I don't. Where's 31? Alright. Ooh, oh, I cannot type it. Okay. So, again, you know, if I did like 519 here, it's gonna be too dark, isn't it? So for the makeup, I had to go a little bit lighter. I went with 1219. Oh, okay, yeah. So in other words, like you, Emma, you sort of also use the this kind of option to make your character's skin change color. All right. Yeah, so like 1219 for makeup and 519 for stickers, you know, also comes relatively close, doesn't it? And again, you can still see like the makeup's just like a shade lighter, and of course her skin texture still shows through, whereas with the stickers, it's just, you know, kind of plastic. But you know, at least in this case, you can still see Ivy's native makeup, so it almost looks like it's a natural red skin, you know, the actual bright red skin gets. Right? You know, sunburnt Ivy. Now, there is one downside to this trick. I can go to body. The makeup only really covers the character's face. It does not cover the top of the head. Although, as you can see, the stickers at least cover the back of the head. But you still got a huge bald spot there. And that can be a bit of an issue. So where did I put the Storm cosplay I gave Talim? Okay. Yeah, see, when I dressed Talim up as Storm from the X-Men, I decided to go the punk rock version with the mohawk. And so in order for that to work, I had to basically just ignore makeup entirely and angle the stickers in a way that would completely cover up her body. Alright. Oop. So we got right arm, size 100, color be 065, which is a nice dark color. Well, dark-ish for a sticker. So for this situation, I just went with horizontal angle -25. So just shining directly at her head. So this should be the left arm. And of course this will be horizontal angle 25. So it's shining at her left side. And this way her arms will be completely covered up. Next we'll do the rest of her. So upper body. Size 100. Vertical angle -50. So this is shining directly up at her. You see it's the little projection light is small on the bottom and right at the top, and it's also it's sharp at the bottom, and then it becomes blurry because the background's blurry. That's weird. Okay. I would love to know how they programmed this game. Alright. Upper body. Size 100. And so of course vertical angle will be 50. So it's shining down directly at her. So again, aside from these weird lines, now she's completely covered up. Now, like I said, the brighter a sticker's color, the more opaque it becomes. Basically hiding underlying textures. But because this is a quote-unquote dark color, it's right along the left edge there, 0. That opaqueness situation isn't really going to be an issue. So she still looks, fairly natural. I mean, granted, again, her lips are the exact same shade of brown. But at least she doesn't look like a mannequin like Ivy was looking like. So that was creepy. Like a very plastic-looking Ivy. And actually, you know what? Because I did mention I also wanted to show off interesting uses of extra equipment. And so because there's no, I don't think there's a mohawk here. Yeah, not really. Alright. So let's go down to extra equipment. And there was a... Did I use that one? No, I used the Legionnaire's plume. So yeah, a lot of what I do, I got all the DLC packs, so... Alright. So of course you're positioned at the head. You move up and down, so move down -3. You move forward +3. And then leave width alone, but set length to -50. And set thickness to -50. And then you want to rotate vertically +10, excuse me. And you can see the thing the hairs are resting on is starting to slide into her head. So at rotate vertically 10, the whole thing's basically just disappeared. So all you really have is the hair sticking out. So there's your simple mohawk. And like I said, I believe I did link to my character creation thread on my forum. You don't have to sign up because the forum is a decade old. The code's outdated, but hopefully everything's formatted in such a way that it'll be easy to follow along with. And of course, being that Storm's eyes tend to go all white, I also did that with Talim using a pair of pure rings. Now I do miss the version from 5 that would actually glow. I wish they brought that back as like pure ring B, but we got the metallic version instead. So I'll set width to -40. I'm not sure which one I'm doing at the moment. Set length to 9. Set thickness to a -11. Now move right 1, so this will probably be the left eye. Yeah, you're moving it right from your perspective. Move down -19. Move forward -3. And then we gotta play around with the angling. So rotate vertically 20. Oop, way too far. Horizontal will be -2. And then angle is 80. Alright. And now her eye is covered up. Let's go with the right eye. So width -40. Length is 9. Alright. So we move left -1. Move down -19. Alright, move. No, I got that wrong. I got that way wrong. Yeah, move forward -3. Where did I get -11 from? I was reading thickness. Okay, rotate vertically 20. Horizontally is 2. And angle is -80. And that takes care of the right eye. Now, a nice feature about this. Stop moving around here. Yeah, I mean, you can probably already tell is that her eyes will actually blink over the pure rings. Now, it's not perfect. Like, I think you can see just like a tiny little sliver just below her eyelashes. It's kind of like those statues from a Neverending Story. But in most situations, though, yeah, her eyelids will blink over the pure rings. But they otherwise completely cover up the eyes. I think maybe either the inner corner or the outer corner is also exposed, but it's so small you really can't notice. I can't, but my eyes bad. Actually, you know what? Let's run a little test. Let's set the color to black. See what that does. Spooky. Well, yeah, I don't think her eyes are bleeding through in any way. I think it's, yeah, I think her eyes are completely covered up. Alright. Now, the reason I went with the pure ring is because Talim's eyes are just so large. If you give me a moment, because I don't remember what page on the thread this was. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, where did I put my Taki Nuke Cybot costume? Because Taki's got... Oh, there we go, yeah. Alright. So Taki's got much smaller eyes than Talim, so the pure rings really didn't work for her. Instead, I used a pair of apples. Wait, wrong one. Now the problem with the apple is that unlike the pure rings, not symmetrical in any way. So you kind of have to, again, it's something you kind of have to play around with. Alright, so I'll set, for this one I'll set width to -45. And then length and thickness to -50. Get it nice and small. So move right 3, so this will be the left eye. Move down -19. And then move forward 3. So it's already starting to cover up quite a bit. No. Not really. I mean, ranked earns you soul points. That's about it. So yeah, if you need soul points, you can play ranked. I mean, you'll get like 50 per battle, so it's probably not worth the effort there. But other than that, I think I unlocked everything just by playing Libro Soul and arcade mode and story mode. Actually, yeah, you know what? Go through everyone's story mode first, because I think the first time you beat each one, you get a good chunk of points. Where did I leave off? Okay, so rotate vertically -15. And I guess that's it for the left eye. Alright, apple. So this one's got -50 for width, length, and thickness. Yeah, see, it's not symmetrical, so it's not gonna use like opposite attributes like the pure rings do. So we'll move right -3, move down -19, move forward +3, rotate vertically -15, and that should be it for that one. Yeah, so it's actually okay. Yeah, it's actually not that much of a difference, really, all things considered. It's just this one's just has less width. Now let's change the colors here. So I initially used the basic one gradient pattern with these. Here we go. So I want to give her kind of like a bluish white coloration. That's not it. So 28, 43, 9. $28, 43, 9. Yeah, it should be blue. Alright. This will be 31, 43, 9. And then this one's just pure white. 31, 0, 0. All saturation doesn't really matter when it comes to grayscale. And then size, I went for 34, and angles 25. Oh no, excuse me. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong one. Size 34, angle -25. So, and again, this is the fun part about patterns, that they did not include numbers for size and angle, so you gotta count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh no, again, this is negative. Alright, I got finished. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Close enough. Alright. I think that's close enough. I don't even know anymore. I'm starting to think I should just let these all wait, but 28. Alright, and then for this one, I want to flip vertical on. Oh, hi, Jamika. Just playing around with stickers, really. I feel like I just made her cross-eyed. I wonder if maybe I've got this thing backwards. Alright, you know what? I actually don't have the patience for this. I'm just gonna make her eyes all white. Just for this example. Alright. So yeah, her eyes should be all covered up. And her eyelids can still blink over them without the apples poking through. Let's send them to black for the moment. Yeah. So I don't think her eyes are poking through the apples, and I don't think the apples are poking through the eyelids. So I suppose once the stream is done, I can just list the individual examples. Actually, I didn't even do that as a series of comments, maybe. Yeah, I should be able to just like pin a comment and then just like reply to it with different examples. So like, yeah. So I got one example of using pure greens to cover the eyes, and one example to use apples. And of course, for her new Cybot outfit, you know, I also use stickers to make her skin like jet black. So let's see. You know, I'm probably just impatient, but it's like I'm on a Series X and it feels like it's still taking forever to load these things. What's next? Yeah, using stickers to completely cover the character's body is much easier if you just don't really care about how the face is going to look. So there's your sort of like jet black kind of noob Cybot Taki. Or if you cover up the ears, you pretend she's a drow. Just make her hair white. Oop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and again, you know, the body lines are much more pronounced with this, isn't it? But other than that, though, you know, it does kind of give her a sort of natural-ish looking, you know, jet black skin, and you can actually still see the skin texture coming through, which is good. Now let's do the opposite. Let's set the skin to bright white. Oh god, this is hard to look at. Ow. Yeah, see, now she kind of looks like that, again, she kind of has that mannequin look to her, because the sticker's bright color is completely muting out all the underlying texture. Yeah, that's something else. Yeah, I definitely much prefer this look. Yes, you can even see it, sort of the glossiness on the lips, which you currently see before. Now, I got one custom character I can use that's related to this. Oop! Oh my! I don't really play him anymore, but I did recreate Gil from the Street Fighter series. So as you can tell, I basically use a variation of these tricks to make his skin half red and half blue. Yeah, I know my colors. Because you got Keelix's big soul charge hair, and also because with Aswell's style, when he performs a soul charge, he's got this two-tone fiery aura that's half red and half blue. Now, what did I do differently with this? So here we got the left arm set to blue, size is 100, angle is 7, and move horizontally is 19, vertical angle is minus 50. So this is like a completely different set of numbers. Upper body, size 100 again, move horizontally is 24, vertical angle is 50. Upper body, move horizontally 24 because it's covering the left side of the body. Vertical angle minus 50. And then left arm, angle 8, move vertically 3, move horizontally 19, vertical angle 50. Because I remember actually I did have a very hard time trying to completely cover up his hands and fingers. And so the red portion is just his natural skin tone. Where is... yeah. 1163.0. And yeah, there's an issue with guys in that when you do this trick, this little diamond-shaped patch on their thighs switches places. And I don't know why. Excuse me. This happens with the male characters. Like whether it's custom or even the main cast, like Mitsuru or Maxi. This will happen to them, but it won't happen to women. So it's gotta be with some way they created the character model, they somehow screwed up. Like I don't want to say that, but that's I have not yet been able to figure out a way to overcome that. Yeah, so let me go to mock battles and show off his soul charge. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. No, I should have waited a little bit longer, but yeah, fiery aura on the red side. Red fire on the red. Red fire on the right side. Blue fire on the left side. I did not get enough sleep. And of course, Aswell's got the red and blue colored weapons too, so yeah. But I don't really play as Gil because I like Quintessa too much. Actually, yeah, you know what? So let me try and demonstrate this. I just go with Ivy just because she's a big girl. Alright, stickers. Alright, so I'll make this black so it stands out. So we got left arm, size 100, angle is 7, move horizontally is 19, and then the vertical angle is minus 50. Yeah, so it's basically like the bottom portion of her hand. Alright, go left, yeah, left arm, 100, angle is 8, move vertically is 3, and vertical angle is 50. Did I miss something? Oh, move horizontally, 19. Alright, so yeah, that takes care of the arm. And then for the 2 upper body stickers. Now this is like a kind of again another sort of weird situation. So the vertical angle to 50 and move horizontally 24. Right? Right? And then vertical angle to negative 50 and move horizontally 24. Alright, and then I'm missing something, aren't I? I am definitely missing something. Alright. 7, 0, 19, minus 50. Eight, 3, 19, plus 50. How did I do that? How did I get size to 9? Okay. Okay. So, yeah. So, unlike Gil, Ivy doesn't have those, like, diamond-shaped patches switching places on her thighs. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know why that is with the male character models. But other than that, yeah, you got this. Now you got a two-toned Ivy. Yeah, so that's a funny thing, right? Setting the move horizontally to 24 allows the sticker to come perfectly halfway down the body. You think it'd be like 25, right? Because the max value is 50 and the neutral is 0. Oh, my computer's running hot. Yeah, so yeah, if set it to 25, it's kind of shifted over a bit, hasn't it? If I set it to 23, of course it shifts over in the other direction. But 24 is the sweet spot. It's stickers in this game is so weird. But okay, so yeah, if you want kind of a two-toned look, you know, there you go. Like those that one alien race from the old Star Trek series. Now, you know, of course, though the body lines really only show up if your character's not really isn't dressed a whole lot, right? Like example, you know, again, here's my Devil Ivy wearing lingerie, so yeah, she's very much exposed. So of course the sticker lines are very much there. On the other hand, with my Poison Ivy, she's wearing much more clothing, so it's much harder to notice. Plus, excuse me, this particular shade of green kind of matches, I want to say it matches the hue of her skin tone, if that's the right term. Aside from the armpit, but yeah. So again, it's not perfect. It's never really going to be perfect, but at least from a distance, you know, it gives that kind of nice Poison Ivy green illusion. And yeah, another example where the face paint is 1429.3, but the stickers are 420.0. Yeah. So yeah, completely different color codes to try and get it to match as much as I could. Likewise, you know, Talim is, you know, fairly covered up with this outfit, you know, aside from certain examples. Like, you can just barely see the line going right above the upper abdomen. But again, since it kind of like matches with her skin tone a bit, it's much harder to notice. On the other hand, if I were to place the gym shorts with the mini skirt this outfit came with, see, now you got that line right along the right along her waist, and that's much more noticeable. But the gym shorts cover that up. And, you know, same situation with her storm outfit. The only lines you really see is the one that's right along the top of her head. You know, if not for that, this would actually look really, really nice. And yeah, you can kind of make out this this inner line, this little line, this border line right along the inner edge of that circle sticker, and then you got like little line edges. I wish I got a pointer I could use for this. It's like this very bright red light around the northwest to southeast line that's crossing over the one sticker beneath it. Yeah, it's one issue that a lot of stickers have these weird faint borderlines. Now, here's a big disappointment, right? So here's Haohmaru from Samurai Shodown. You cannot put stickers on his body. So you can't change his skin tone, you can't give him tattoos. He's stuck. And the reason I find this a disappointment, and I think this is like a glitch in the game, you can change his eye color. Like, yeah, so there he is, like white eyes, black eyes. You could give him blue eyes, right? You know, give him bright red eyes. You can make the whites of his eyes black. Like, this couldn't have been intentional, right? This had to have been some weird glitch when they were making this model. And so the reason I find this disappointment, because I'm not that knowledgeable in Samurai Shodown, but I know there's like there's this blue-skinned demon character that basically looks like Haohmaru, but he's evil. He's got blue skin. And it's like, it would have been great, right, to use this method to give Haohmaru like bright blue skin, combined with the ability to like change his eyes to like red and black, so you could have that like that demon guy as a kind of cosplay, right? But no, you can't do it. The game doesn't let you. On the other hand, you can, let me zoom in, you can put stickers on 2B's body. And so that's how I create the little undershirt, I guess, part of her honeybee girl outfit. Yeah, I can't really do much for an example because I use 8 out of 8 stickers. Can't believe it's still limited to just 8. But, yeah, so there's the 3 stickers I use on her skin. And see, this is a case where like, that weird sticker border actually works. Let me change the lining conditions, right? Yeah. So I got 2 triangle stickers overlapping each other. And because like because they got this faint border along them, it kind of actually really shows up as like a very bright white compared to the otherwise grayish color. And so this kind of gives the illusion that there's like a stitch mark on either side, giving it almost an illusion of depth. So that's actually a case where those weird sticker border lines can actually work to your advantage. Now, speaking of working with skin, been doing that for like the last hour, haven't I? A big reason why Quintessa is my favorite custom character is because she was created using the Malfested Mutated race. Now, the Malfested Mutated have like completely glowing eyes, and I use that to represent an old Dungeons and Dragons spell called Arcane Sight, which will allow a character to see magical auras, identify spellcasting creatures, and made her eyes glow blue. Now the thing about the Malfested Mutated is that they got 2 sets of skin color options. You got the basic skin tone, which in Quintessa's case is pure white, or at least as close as the game allows. And then you got these weird markings, right? Which are normally meant to be a very bright color. So like right now I got them set like a nice bluish color, or you can be green, you can be red, or reddish, orange, right? And of course, you know, the lighter the color, the brighter they are. And so it's pretty much like white all the way down. Now here's the funny thing though, right? The darker you make the color, well, it doesn't actually become dark, does it? It just becomes faded. So when you set like pure black, it's almost completely faded away. It's like a really weird tan line. Now let's take the cape off. Yeah, so you can still kind of see them right along the back side. But you zoom out, it's almost as if they're not there. Right? And so that's a big reason why I like Quintessa's, because due to the combination of her snow white skin and the quote-unquote black markings, it's almost as if she doesn't actually have them, right? And it seems to really only work with the snow white skin. Like if you go with like a darker shade of gray, you know, they're much more noticeable. Oh, you cannot change saturation, you're stuck at 0. Alright. And you can't really have like a natural skin tone with the Malfested Mutated. So you immediately go to like from gray to green, and then you go to blue, and then you got purple, and like hot pink. And yeah, you can still see the markings pretty easily. Ooh. But you said it's a white, and it's almost invisible. And the reason her skin is meant to be pure white is because she came into contact with an artifact that tried to suck her soul out. It failed, but the experience like just drained her of all color. Her hair, her eyes, her natural eyes, her hair, her skin, even the clothing and equipment she wore, just bleached pure white. Alright. Alright, going away from the topic of stickers for a little bit, one thing I really like was putting together a schoolbook for Tira's Jeanette Vorman cosplay from Vampire the Masquerade. Not that Jeanette Vorman actually had a schoolbook, but originally Tira was a more generic, sexy schoolgirl outfit, and then people just kept comparing her to Jeanette because they both got dual personalities, right? Well, let's zoom in. Okay, let's get a standstill. Yeah. So I took the Grimoire of Weiß that came with 2B, and then I overlaid a box accessory, and I used the newspaper print pattern on it, getting you the sort of the game's motto, right? And it's actually really fortunate that I was able to work this. So let's move this out of the way, right? So this is what the Grimoire of Weiß normally looks like. And Christina's got its own back cover, right? And I got the box sized up to be just a little bit smaller. And yeah, it's fortunate that you can size it and position it in such a way that it'll cover up the back cover, but it otherwise won't stick out anywhere else. Now, of course, again, an issue is that the Grimoire of Weiß has a kind of like a leather back, there's like a leather texture to it, as books tend to have, whereas the box has no texture whatsoever. So, trying to get the colors to match, that can be a problem, and it's also going to look a bit shinier than the rest of the book. But yeah, see, it's definitely stands out a little bit more here. But yeah, if you want to try out something, so say for the Grimoire of Weiß in this situation, I got to equip the chest, move backward -3. I set the thickness to 35, width and length are 0, and then angle is -40. Wrong one. And then for the box, equip the chest, move right 1, or left, I don't know, move down -3, move backward -38, width is 13, length 34, thickness -50, because you want to kind of make it more rectangular, rotate horizontally -180, and that's largely because of how the pattern works, and then angle 40. Alright, I kind of hinted at it, but Tira has a set of demonic cords inside of her head. And I say inside of her head because, well, Jeanette Vorman is from Vampire the Masquerade. So, I gave Tira a pair of vampire fins, which you can see on the thumbnail. Let's see if I can open her mouth. Right? Okay. So you can kind of see them, and it's not perfect, right? It's technically a little too far back compared to her upper teeth. But if you move like one step forward, it'll stick out of her face. So as long as you're looking at her from a distance, you kind of have the illusion of her having vampire fangs. And I'm sure there's probably a way for me to... Well, there might be a way for me to angle it. Let's see. So if I move forward one more, the bottom portion of the horns is starting to stick out. Oh. Let's change the vertical angle a bit. How's that look now? Oh. Okay, let me change your pose. This is awkward. Alright, that's better. I feel like there's... Okay, that actually probably just made things worse. Yeah. I think maybe... I don't know what I did. Alright, I'll set it back to -180. Okay. So in the case of the vampire horns, I said, width, length, and thickness to -50 each. Move down -8. Move forward 4. Rotate vertically 180 because you're basically just flipping it upside down. And then angle -45. And I think that's because normally the horns themselves are like jutting out at 2 different angles and you want to make them parallel with each other. Oh, hey! Now, I originally did this trick for 2 of my custom characters, then Bloodsoul and Morgan Powys, because they're both vampires. Let's go with this one. Where is his body?
So, you wanna fight? So, you wanna fight?
Yeah, you can kind of see them. Well.
So, you wanna fight?
It would have been nice if,
So,
like,
you wanna fight?
the voice example had more than 1 line of dialogue.
So, you wanna fight?
Oh god. I can't take it.
You look nice and tough. You look nice and tough.
Yeah, there they are. Yeah, see, each character kind of handles expressions a little bit differently, because it's like, I think when Tara was in pain, her mouth was like wide open, but with an Ivy character, that's not really the case. I also did this with Amy, because I have her dressed as Coco Shuzan from Rosario Vampire. See, the nice thing is, like, once you figure something out, you can replicate it with a character without really having to double check. Yeah, you can't really see it, but she's got the same demonic horns. Oh, speaking of Amy, right? When Amy was first released, they intended her pigtails to come undone if she gets hit with a powerful attack. But that only worked with the default version of her on the select screen. If you made a custom outfit for her, her pigtails were indestructible. Now, they eventually fixed this in a patch by hiding the original pigtails and replacing them with a new set. But I still got the original. So if you can tell, right, she got the little bows in her hair. So if I set upper damage to off, the bows disappear, and her curled tails remain exactly the same. They do not come undone. Well, like, where's the SoulCalibur for Amy? Right? So you got the roses in her hair. She got the little I don't know what kind of necklace collar thing. So I turn it off, right? That all breaks away, but she still got the curled tails. Which means, yeah, like, if this game ever like crashes on me and I ever lose all my data, I'll probably never be able to do this again. So this isn't really a trick. This is more like me just showing off. Like, I still have the original pigtails that she came with. Of course, that also means that, say, if I were to share one of my Amy's online, right? Let's go down. Oop. I guess we gotta wait for it to refresh. Well, I'm gonna get some more coffee. Oh, that's cool. I did. Yeah, I shared her. Alright, well. She should be shared online, so I guess we gotta wait a bit, but. So that means if anyone were to download her, that version of Amy would still have the original Pigtails. Unfortunately, I don't think you can copy a downloaded character. No. You cannot download, you cannot copy a customized, you cannot copy a downloaded character to your original slots. They're calling it unique and custom. These titles don't make any sense. They're both customized, right? Alright, well, I'll worry about that later. Oh, what else should I... Well, I did mention patterns earlier, right? And so, going back to Quintessa, I got her dressed up as Raiden from Mortal Kombat, based on a cosplay by Jennifer Van Damme, I think her name was. Right? And so, I used one of the Western patterns on her cape. Well, two of them, actually, I guess. But... wait. Okay, yeah, one's inside, one's outside, yeah. So I used the Western 8 pattern to just create this little fancy design. It's not perfectly centered, but you know, it fills up pretty nicely, I suppose. And I think I actually used some stickers, not for that. There we go, yeah. I did like overlay a white square sticker onto the front portion of the cape so that that's where the pattern wouldn't bleed through. Because normally it was. Yeah, see. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, so the pattern was like bleeding through the front, so I just covered that up a bit. And actually, you know, another thing I can do is show off her little medallion, right? So this required a Pure Ring and Voldo's Allegiance Mandible. So for the Pure Ring, of course, you know, both are going to be aligned to the chest. And I set it right to 12, move backward -3, width -50, length -50, or thickness -50, length 0. I'm getting ahead. Rotate vertically 52, rotate horizontally -30, and angle 0. And the Allegiance Mandible, move right 13, move up 13, move forward 18, width 30, length 40, rotate vertically -55, rotate horizontally 150, angle 180. Because for one thing, you basically turn the manual backwards. You kind of stretching it out because the flat back end is more oval shaped. Now, of course, the thing with the putting like anything on a character's anything like on a female character's breasts here is that it's gonna clip like crazy, right? I wonder if her 8+B attack is here. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, you can actually see her breast kind of starting to clip through the outfit. So it's not perfect, but she's not. Technically speaking, my first would be my Devil Girl, Karen Akama. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so Gwen. Yeah, so Gwen is like my favorite, but she's not my first, right? Actually, you know what? Now that you bring up Karen, or I bring up Karen, I should say. So for her default costume, you got a cowgirl outfit, right? But if we break this off of her, underneath she's wearing an American flag bikini. So, let's get rid of some stuff. Now, as far as I can remember, every pair of underwear or every pair of like bikini pair has like. Let me get rid of the belt buckle. Now, I'll talk about that later, actually. All right. So yeah, pretty much like every bikini has like one color option, or maybe two if you're in case of some like special trim on one of the sides you can edit. So, in order to create this bikini, I went with a red and white striped pattern that applied to both the top and the bottom. I then used two large square stickers to cover up only the bikini top. So, upper body, size 100, move vertically 25, horizontal angle 25, so it's shining from the onto the left side of the body, and then something similar. Size 100, move vertical 25, horizontal angle negative 25, so it's shining onto the right side of her body, and color 044, 040 saturation 4. Like let's set it to like a whitish color, right? So here it's covering most of the right portion of the bikini, both the right cup and the right portion of the left cup. And this is the opposite situation. And then it's just a matter of putting white star stickers onto each brassiere cup. So size 0, projection, move vertically 15, horizontal angle 10, and then basically same thing but horizontal angle negative 10. So again, it's kind of shining in front of her, but shining at her at an angle, because with horizontal angle you're moving all around the body like a satellite orbiting the Earth, right? Or the moon orbiting the Earth. Because say if we set the horizontal angle to 0, right? But we move horizontally, which is more two-dimensional, you can see this, the star is starting to stretch into form a bit. So if you want to try to avoid that, horizontal angle is probably your best bet. And so yeah, a very simple, little American flag bikini for her. Now, when I first made this costume, the cowboy hat wasn't available, so I had to make my own using the Tyrolean cap or Tyrolean hat and the pair of like white brim maid's hats. And of course the cowboy hat's available now, but I'm just sticking with this. And at the time the leather belt wasn't available, so instead I used a pair of zipper stickers to create a kind of belt. And once more I used Voldo's Allegiance Mandible to try to create a belt buckle. Yeah, so you can kind of see by the icon that it is this like pointed fake chin like you see on an Egyptian pharaoh. So positions hips, move down -9, move forward 13, width 15, so widen it out a little bit, length 0, thickness -50, so I should like shorten it. Rotate vertically 170, and that's actually it, because again, you're kind of flipping it upside down instead of going backwards or turning around, but yeah. And then I applied, actually it's probably the same pattern I use on Quintessa's cape to try to give it a kind of an engraved look. Yeah, Western 18. Size, I would have to look that up. And then I flipped it upside down. God, why did they add numbers to that? Alright, well, I can at least talk about the this little fake belt, right? Oh, hey, a bot. I haven't had these guys in a while. Alright, hopefully that takes care of that. Okay, so, yeah, I find the zipper sticker is pretty good if you need something serving as like a horizontal anything, like a stripe. I mean, see, yeah, actually, yeah, that's one thing I should mention, that quite a few stickers are actually three-dimensional. So you can actually tell that this sticker has some depth to it, you know, it's got some texture, it's not just some picture, you know, it's actually got some mass, right? So, for example, like I set this to black because I want to give it much more leathery, leathery look. Like you ever see like those belts, like strips of leather that crisscrossing each other? That was what I had in mind, right? So, you know, location hips, size 100, angle -25. So this would be the front. No, this is the back sticker. Yeah. So angle -25, move vertically 44, move horizontally -5, vertical angle 2, and horizontal angle -50. And then for the front, we got angle -25, move vertically 43, move horizontally 5, vertical angle -7, and then horizontal angle 0. Now these don't really match up all that well. And it's also because these shorts are not like perfectly circular, for lack of a better term. Like there's a clear dip in the front compared to the back. So I tried to like line up the back as much as I could, but I tried to make the angle of the sticker. I tried to angle the sticker down in the front just a little bit, and so because of that, they don't connect on the sides. But hey, you know, now she got two belt loops. And I also said, yeah, flip horizontally and flip vertically as on, because it is kind of I want to kind of a darker edge on one side of the zipper and a lighter edge on the other. So I tried to put the darker on the bottom and the lighter on top. So for the back sticker, you got move vertically 0, but flip horizontally is on. So it's kind of a very cheap belt. Who else did I do this with? Yeah, so I did. So I kind of did this similar here with the Yoko Lintner cosplay from Morgan. Only I've angled the stickers differently. So I'm basically, I turned a portion of the zipper itself into a belt buckle. And then I believe I did the same thing with Talim's Starfire outfit. Yeah, so again. And yeah, here's another thing where patterns can be very useful. So the gym shorts have stripes right along the side, and for some reason a sticker will not cover it up at all. So in this case, I actually used the Western 20 sticker. I found that I was able to position that and color it in such a way that it kind of lines up with these zipper stickers. And you can clearly tell it's not perfect, right? Because the zipper sticker has again a dark edge along the bottom, and of course the pattern doesn't. But from a distance, no one's really going to notice. And there are still a few purple splotches here and there. Oh, another thing, you know, similar to using the demon horns as vampire fangs, right? So Den Bloodsoul has a beauty mark on her cheek. Now, originally I had used the regular horn accessory. I did that back in number 5, and for a little while I did that in 6. But of course, that breaks off. That means her beauty mark disappears. And then I think somebody on either 8wayrun.com or Reddit suggested I use the dot sticker. So I got a shade of dark brown, so it's not pure black, right? I set the size to 3. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what this whole stream is about, is just playing around with stickers and patterns. Okay, yeah, so actually, here's an example of the rotation method. So rotation method basically just treats a sticker as being purely two-dimensional. You just move up on axis, or you move up or down, or you move along the circumference. Which it's semi-three-dimensional in that regard. Now, the nice thing about rotation is that if you set the sticker to a small size like 3, you can actually get a smaller size than what you might get projection. So it can come in handy. So yeah, in this case, size 3, move on axis -22, move along circumference 6, and so I put like right below her left eye. So let's see how it would look at projection. So I'll set size to 0, and I don't really know where it is. Is that too high up? Huh. I mean, I guess projection could work as well. Okay. So here's something I'll have to write down then. So if you want to have a beauty mark sticker set with projection instead of rotation, say in this same with how it'll be positioned on Denise's face, you know, size 2, move vertically -10, horizontal angle 7. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Now, granted, that's a pretty big beauty mark, but you can go smaller. So here's Taki dressed as Kunomitsu from Tekken. If I take the mask off, we got the scar stickers over her eyes, and got a little beauty mark right below her lip. Alright, let's get... There it is. So take the mask off. Oh, okay. So I also use this, the dot sticker. Because see, one example I was told, or one suggestion, was to actually use the spider sticker. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. So if I set size to 0, you know that's still really big, right? If I put it on rotation and I set the size to 0, and there it is, right in her forehead, a very, very teeny tiny little spider. And so that was. Granted, I think when that suggestion was made, the dot sticker wasn't in the game yet. That was DLC. So, yeah, the spider's free, but if you've got the dot sticker as part of DLC, I just stick with that. have sworn I did use it for somebody, but oh. Give me a moment. I'm going to try and look up. I'm going to try to look up the previous sticker live stream to see what I haven't covered yet. It's about an hour and a half in, which granted is already longer than the previous one. Oh, connection seems to be still pretty good. Here we go. Okay, so according to the last one, let's see. So I said placing stickers on gloves, taking stickers on the scarf, replicating stickers with projection, so stockings, sneakers, gloves and stockings. And then yeah, I also talked about the whole opacity, transparency issue. Okay, so I don't think I really talked about like sticker replication, because there are some outfits in the game that do that. Okay. Now, a rather infamous example is the scaled suit. Because back in SoulCalibur 5, I had one of my custom characters, Ariel, dressed as Supergirl, and I used this as the base. But there was a bit of a problem there. So let's give Talim the number 5 sticker. Okay, that's the wrong spot. That's her skin. There we go, okay. Alright, so as you can tell, the number 5 has now duplicated itself and mirrored itself. Right? So you got 2 overlapping 5s. So let's move horizontally. And now it's time to separate, right? So you got a forward-facing 5 and a backward-facing 5. So that's something you're going to have to keep in mind, right? When dealing with certain outfits. I would have to like experiment to see which ones, but if you want to like, you would not be able to put like an asymmetrical design on this particular outfit. It would just replicate itself. But on the other hand, if you want to do something for like say the arms, actually, yeah, let's try this. You can do left leg and right leg, even though she's bare leg. Makes sense. Reset. Alright, right arm. Can I do move vertical angle? Let's shrink this down. So size 0, vertical angle 50, angle 25? No, I'll go the other way. Yeah. Alright. So we've got a number 5 on our right forearm and a backwards number 5 on our left forearm. Right? So again, that's technically symmetrical, I suppose. Right? But well, let's go with something that's a little nicer, right? Let's go with the sun. Well, I don't really need to change the angle on that. Yeah, it's a little hard to see, but Okay. So you got a black sun on her left arm and a black sun on her right arm. So you got 2 stickers for the price of 1. And I'm pretty sure I did mention this in the previous stream. Because I did use this to turn like the leather shoes into like a pair of sneakers with little designs on the side. But I don't think I've got characters who wear those anymore. Well. I can still probably use this as an example. Right. Let's see. Calibur outer. So for this, because I don't know an old example, right? Well, go to the far right sticker here. So motif 31. Which one was that? Okay, yeah. So in this case, I use zippers to create kind of a Velcro look. Motif 11. So there's a star. Left leg. Set the color to white. Size 0. Move vertically -42. Horizontal angle 25. Okay. Yeah. Now you got 4 stickers for the price of 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, at the time, I didn't really want the stars on the inside, and so that's where motif 4 came into use, the rounded square. So I set the color to black, because I originally had the sneakers black. I set size to 50. Angle +3. Move vertically -45. Move horizontally -7. Vertical angle -15. And horizontal angle -10. Okay. Yeah, so this is a case where I angled the sticker in such a way that the inside stars were covered up. And it goes right along the leather inside. I don't know how to... The edge, it goes right along the edge. And let's make these shoes black. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of an example. See, I'm pretty sure I did that in the last stream where I showed off how to duplicate those stickers. And I did something similar with Karen in her human form when I dressed her up as Jade from Mortal Kombat. Where we got zipper stickers and some pocket stickers to decorate her gloves and her boots. Basically, just using a handful to create duplicates. Yeah, I think I remember using this as an example, but I screwed up somewhere, right? But yeah, so you can see that I just changed the color of one of the zipper stickers to black, and it changed equally on both sides. And we can do the same thing here, covering the other side. Likewise, you got 2 pocket stickers. So I changed the color of one, and it affects 2 of them. Because technically it's just one sticker. Actually, yeah, you want... I should say this is kind of a consequence of using the projection method, because that's what it means. The sticker is being projected onto the character, and so for whatever reason, the sticker is being projected onto two different locations. Now the funny thing is that it's essentially being projected along the inside of the glove. Like, one would think it would cover, like, say the top portion of the right arm, which would basically be like the right side, and the bottom portion of the left arm, which would be the right side of the left glove. So it is kind of weird with how this looks. And, you know, same situation, right? I changed the second sticker to, you know, whitish green, and it's covering the top portions of each, or the outer portions, I should say. And then same thing here. Now, see, this makes much more sense, right? So you got the sticker being projected onto the right side of her body, so it's covering the right side of both legs. And then it's projecting on the left side of her body, so it projects on the left side of both legs. But yeah, that's an example of like using, say, two stickers to cover up both sides of each leg. So yeah, definitely like play around like stickers with regards to like different portions of the outfit or different outfits, because you might be able to like replicate stickers. So instead of having, so you use like one sticker to get a dual effect. I did not get any sleep last night. I'm sorry. Worse. Yeah. So it's like I basically got like the equivalent of like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 stickers for the price of 6. And then I just use like the remaining 2 slots onto her mask. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I bring that up, besides wearing the spy mask, she's also wearing Hilda's Defender's Tiara. Because I just kind of happened to notice that it angles with the face or with the mask really, really well. So if you want a kind of a much more thicker Mortal Kombat-esque mask, you can use the Defender's Tiara, set it to head, move down -12, move forward 2 with, you know, -25, or, you know, fit to your character's face. Thickness -5, so you don't want it sticking out too much, I suppose. Rotate vertically -15, and angle -180 because you're basically flipping it upside down. And yeah, I just kind of lined it up with her spy mask. Also, you know, I decorated the top portion of her outfit with the Goddess's Feather Brooch, which normally has feathers sticking out of it, right? So let's bring this forward. Yeah, see, here they are, right? And so yeah, the feather brooch usually appears on each side of the character's head by default. So I kind of angled it in such a way that they overlapped each other. I want to say it looks like horizontal. Yeah. So I rotated it horizontally, right? So like, here it is at 180, and by rotating it horizontally, I was able to get them to overlap each other. Now, it's not a perfect overlap. It's much more, well, I don't want to say ovalish, but that's fine, right? And yeah, the hard part was trying to position it in such a way that the feathers won't stick out of her chest. And I don't think I've ever actually had any issues with that yet. Huh? I mean, granted, Karen does have a big chest on her, so I imagine it helps to cover things up. Yeah. Alright. I believe I did something similar with Morgan's pirate outfit. Yeah, because I got her wearing the training belt. And so I used the same, it is, yeah. So I used the Goddess's Feather Brooch on there to create a kind of a belt buckle, essentially. And the reason I gave her the training belt is because it cuts off the bottom portion of certain outfits. So like if I were to remove that, now you got this whole little bottom portion just sticking out, and it looks a little bad in my opinion, right? So you put the training belt back on, yeah, it cuts it off. And I used a pair of rabbit ears that work as coattails. Oop. So for the rabbit ear coattails, we got move backward -32, width 50, length 50, thickness 50, rotate vertically 119, rotate horizontally 160, angle -17. Because I was trying to recreate the pirate outfit I gave her in SoulCalibur 3, which I might have that on stream. And then another example will be with her Flannery cosplay. So where's... Alright, so you get rid of the slacks. So here's the bikini with perio, but without the perio. And that's because the training belt took it away. So all you just have is the bikini top and the bottom. And now the perio comes back. Now unfortunately you can only like basically undo one item at a time. So I just have to give her the default slacks now. But yeah, the idea was to dress her up as a Flannery from the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire remake. And yeah, the little design she has on her belt actually turned out really well. Yeah, see, because one issue the games always has, like, with certain parts clipping with each other, which is why like, some parts are not compatible. But again, sometimes you can use that to your advantage. For example, I got Quintessa dressed as a monk from the Scarlet Brotherhood from Dungeons & Dragons Greyhawk setting. And so the Oirin kimono also has a portion that sticks out underneath this wide belt. But the prayer pants removes that portion for the most part. So it gives much more like martial arts uniform feel to what's otherwise a robe. Now, of course, there's a bit of a clipping issue with the pants and the top. But some things you just kind of have to live with. And okay, another example of using like putting together a medallion for her breast. Oh, I think I handled that one a little differently. What else have I... Oh, you know what? You know what's a really weird thing about this game? Alright, so Ariel's default form is the Winged Lost Soul, I believe it's called. Yeah, Lost Soul Winged. So basically the angel race, right? And you can see that she's wearing the Chiton, which is like a toga-like outfit. So, no problem, right? Now for her Little Mermaid cosplay, I want the human race. So let's get rid of this. Let's put her in the Chiton again, right? Now, there's also a feather winged accessory, or it is the angel wings, right? For neck and back. This piece is incompatible. Why? They're the exact same wings! Why is it that the angel wings item is incompatible with the Chiton dress, right? But the angel race, which again has the exact same wings, they can wear it just fine. Now, going back to the whole belt situation, the Warlord's belt has the same effect, right? The default Chiton is very baggy and has a long skirt. The Warlord's belt actually tightens up the Chiton, and it removed the original skirt. So I replaced it with the flared mini skirt. So if we got rid of that, oh, now she has no skirt whatsoever. And if you get rid of the Warlord's belt, now everything just pops back into place. And yeah, see, this is like a perfect example of like stickers having this weird borderline along them. Because I used the I'm probably gonna pronounce this wrong. The Tori gate sticker, and then use some white square stickers to make it look like a cross. Unfortunately, you cannot change the color of some stickers. That one's stuck as being red. Oh, but you know what? A nice thing about the Angel Wings item is that you can actually apply patterns to it. No, not that one. So, for example, like I used the Angel Wings for this Hilda outfit, and I used various was a basic one. I used the basic one pattern to go with this nice reddish orange to almost whitish yellow gradient look to try to give like a nice fiery phoenix kind of look. So I'll link to this one and then later on. I'm trying to think about what other somewhat unique thing I've done, really. See, here's Amy's Raven cosplay, and I went with a kind of a lavenderish kind of skin tone because gray did not work at all, right? Like let's change her skin. Let's change the makeup to like a grayish color, right? So let's see. And let's get rid of the outfit. So right now we got a sticker set to like a dark gray. And see, the thing is, like, even though I set Amy's skin tone to like a shade of gray, or at least I set her makeup to a shade of gray, it's still very peachish. Whereas the sticker is, clearly gray, right? So it does not match up at all. Yeah. Alright, so, hold off on this for a moment. So, if you press the start button, you'll see upper damage, mid damage, and lower damage, right? So that means that this will determine which portions of a character's outfit will be destroyed in battle. So in the case of Amy, I've got them set to do not break for all three. So if I were to play as Amy and my Raven Amy and she gets hit with powerful attacks, her outfit will be indestructible. But even then, if you go to the viewing screen and view equipment damage, well, I already took everything off, but you can still display it on and off as a kind of a temporary view. Alright, so let me set the makeup to black. See, because like black is a is a dark color, you don't really have this issue. See, this works out just fine, but it also doesn't really matter a whole lot. So we try to lighten it up a bit. See, the lighter it gets, the less it's going to match. So right now the sticker is set to 200. And I'm setting the makeup to 200. And, well, with her hair in the way, it's a little hard to tell, but it's already kind of... The sticker is already a lighter color than the makeup. So right now I got it set to 400. Yeah, you can't really do a kind of light gray for the main cast, which is kind of a shame. Let's set to 16. So now kind of it's like the experimental phase. Yeah, so you got like a kind of a natural gray skin combined with like a plastic looking gray. And that's why I went with the lavender. It was easier that way. Yeah, see, like going back to equipment for Karen's cowgirl outfit, everything is designed to break off. So you lose the high equipment, she loses the hat. If you hit with a high attack, she loses the hat. If you hit with a mid attack, she loses the shirt. If you hit with a low attack, she loses the shorts and the boots. And that's because, you know, I want to show off the bikini. Likewise with Quintessa's Lady Death outfit. Upper damage, she'll lose the cape. Lower damage, the general outfit gets this damage because it's Ivy's default. But I got mid damage set to do not break. So that way, no matter what happens, she'll keep her gloves. I'm really trying to think of like anything else particularly special, but I'm kind of running out of ideas. Like for Ariel's Little Mermaid costume, I want to design it in such a way that if her dress breaks off, you got this sort of seashell bikini top and her human legs bursting out the mermaid tail. It's kind of creepy, but... Oh yeah, and I also used the some extra equipment to try to create Sebastian. This would be kind of like a little surprise. And then I've also had her dressed as Cool Diamond from the Kingdom Fighters. And it's... crap. It's a little hard to... Okay, there we go. That's much better. Yeah, I got the little snowflake heart design. Yeah, and it's a... I gave her the leather belt because if you get rid of that, it kind of becomes a mess here, right? Like the bottom portion of the top begins to like clip through the pants, but if you get rid of if you add the leather belt, that bottom portion largely disappears. I mean, it's still clipping, but it's not as bad. So like, just imagine like Kula stole K-Dash's belt. And then I used a bunch of zipper stickers to try to recreate her gloves. And I used the Grimoire Weiß for the other belt buckle. And of course zippers just going all the way up and down. Well, I can show off Corey's Duff Girl outfit from The Simpsons, because she's a brewer and she's a priestess of a goddess of beer, so it seems like an appropriate outfit. And so, like, here I am basically using like several Chinese character stickers, and I think like a crescent moon sticker to try and write out the name Duff, only in lowercase. You know, it's because there are no Latin alphabet characters, right? Actually, no. You know what? Actually, no, and I'm really glad because so here's the thing about the lady skirt that came with that sexy superhero outfit, right? Okay, so it's normally a pleated skirt, as you can tell by how it's lighting up, right? And so a portion of the pleated skirt and the belt buckle use the same color scheme, right? Like, let's say if I were to remove this. So now we got this default pale gold color. So it's affecting both the belt buckle and like the stripes on the pleat, on the, what was the word? Lumberjack. I just call it lumberjack. I know that's what it's called, but those kind of green and black stripes, or like red and plaid. I think was it plaid? I'm too tired for this. Excuse me. Okay. So I found out that with the basic 1 pattern, I was able to like color the belt buckle one way, and the rest of the skirt the other way, right? Like here, the first 2 colors are 3, 38, 9, and then the belt buckle is like 31, 0. And size looks like it's 100. Or 50, depending on your perspective. Angle looks like, is that 25? I should look this up. Corey Brower. Okay. Yeah. So size is say 50 to the right. Angles plus 25. And flip horizontally is on. So if I flip this off, see, so now you can see that the belt buckle is now blue, and you got the plaid stripes are now a whitish color in most spots. But if you want, say, to affect just the belt buckle, and I mean, granted, you got a little bit of the plaid stripes like right along the top, but don't worry about it. Yeah, just so. Choose like one set of colors for the first 2 options, another color for the third, size maxed out, angles 25, flip vertically on, and this way I got a nice solid blue skirt, above the white belt buckle. And I think this also affects the little belt buckles on the packs. Yeah, so that's like a blue and white in certain spots, but again, you know, considering that most characters are going to be about this size in battle, you're not really going to notice that. Because if you go back to the Jeanette Vorman cosplay for Tira, I did the same thing. Now this is meant to be plaid, but same thing. So I use like shades of gray. And then white for the belt buckle, max out size, angle 25, flip vertically on, and basically there you go. You got the belt buckle and the skirt, essentially 2 separate colors. Like, so I was gonna say they should have made it separate, but they got 4 color options, so I can see why I guess they didn't. Actually, you know what? I think I was asked how I did her stockings for her Jinx cosplay, right? Because you know, so I use like some you know, pale peach skin tone stickers for her left leg. Let's get rid of the boots. It'll be easier that way. Yeah. And actually, for a long time, I had trouble with this one. All right. So for the far right sticker. Okay, let's go back to the top. So for the far right sticker, right, I got left leg, projection, size 100, angle 0, move vertically 0, move horizontally 13, vertical angle 50. Alright, that's it for that. And then left leg, projection 100, move horizontally negative 13, vertical angle negative 50, horizontal angle negative 50, and there we go, right? Yeah, so I got, you know, half of the thigh high one color now. And half the other. How much time? Yeah, this cosplay actually took quite a while. In fact, this is like the second version of the Jinx cosplay I did for Tira. Because originally I gave her like the regular pigtails, but those two really don't match. So I just went with the single ponytail look. I think this is so news. Because, you know, yeah, you only got the one, but the bangs are a closer match. And I don't know how long it took to try and put those like cloudish stickers or the tattoos on the right side of her body. This was a pain in the butt. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because the fun and frustrating part about Jinx is that her outfit is completely asymmetrical, right? Like you got two different looking bikini tops, and of course you got the two different thigh highs. And so again, I used a pair of zipper stickers to create the band on the top. And of course you got a line going right down the inside, but you can't really do much. And of course, because her skin is one texture and the fabric is another, you know, I tried to match the skin. I tried to match the thigh high as much as I could. Right, it's kind of looks dark in the front and kind of light in the back. It's weird, but there's not much you can really do about that. Yeah, and then I put some. I think these are some pocket stickers. Yeah, so I put some pocket stickers on her left arm to try and make the glove look a little longer. And I used this Motif 87 flame sticker to try to create the tattoos. And like they cut off at a sharp edge, but I'm not changing this. I'm fine with this because yeah, that's the issue, right? I used all 8 sticker slots because I got 1 for the bikini top, and I used 4 for the thigh highs. And again, you're only limited to 8, right? You know, if I could have like 1 more, I probably could have had like front and back flame stickers and wrapped them all around her arm, but yeah, I'll be sure to try add forms. Richirochi. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Oh, jeez, both. So here's 2B dressed as the Wendy's mascot, right? But if you look carefully, I was able to use stickers to make her gloves completely white, and I even tried to like simulate, you know, shoes on top of her boots. I guess these would be boots, right? Yeah, should just be. Oh, those are patterns. I thought that looked weird. Okay. Okay, so here's a motif 3 that I used for the gloves, it looks like. Didn't I? No? What did I use this for? I mean, yeah, because I designed this a long time ago. In some cases, I don't remember what I did. Okay, it says left leg. Oh, well, there you go. Okay. So this first sticker on the far right, that's what I used for the high heels. So size 50, angle 7, move vertically -50, horizontal angle -25. I think this is kind of like almost pure dumb luck in my case. I was able to like angle it so it kind of looks like, you know, high heels. And then here's the stickers, the zipper sticker to try to simulate not belt buckles, like straps, you know, to try to give it a more shoe-like appearance. I think it's the same situation where I used one sticker, but it replicated itself. Oh, well, anyway, I thought that's what I used the Spire sticker for, but then I forgot 2B already has a beauty mark. Why would an android need a beauty mark? Right. So yeah, here's the stickers I used to cover up basically just the bottom portion of her hands. Now, of course, I also covered up the feathers. God, 2B's outfit's so weird, but it gives her kind of like a nice white glove design that's separate from the rest of the outfit. And of course, I tried to use the maid's hat as an apron. It's close enough. And I had that little medallion big button thing that Winnie's wears. Oh, and I also use another I use another maid's hat for the little ruffles collar. Yeah, rollback would be great. That and crossplay. Trying to think. Oh, you know what? Another interesting thing with the patterns. So here I got Talim to this Darna, a superhero that's native to the Filipino comic book scene, going way back in the 50s, right? And so to recreate this outfit, I applied the basic one pattern to the bolt item because she's supposed to have like a ruby right in between the wings. So I got the size maxed out, and it's, well, that's basically it there, right? So I set the gold portion to 999, it's a nice color. 619, and then 1119 for the ruby, right? And it's like the very top portion of the bolt is rounded off, right? It's circular. I wish I could zoom in more than this. But by setting the size to 100, I was able to just cover up just that rounded portion with these colors 2 and 3 being a shades of red, try and make it like you know, the gradient, and the rest gold. So it kind of gives the illusion of this rounded ruby in between this otherwise gold wing ornament. So yeah, that I got lucky with that one. That was like a really simple design. And I got another bolt right in the middle for bra. Yeah, yeah, 'cause you can really play around with stickers and patterns and whatnot, but you know, a lot of my examples are kind of situational too. And like, here's Talim dressed as Sakura from Street Fighter, and I put a pair of pocket stickers on her body to try to simulate the type of undershirt that Sakura usually wears. Oh, and that reminds me. So I got Amy dressed as Sailor Mini-Moon, right? And I use like Salmina's headband, which kind of sticks out from the pigtails. So I put a pink sticker on the back to try to blend it in, because otherwise it just looks really awkward. I got Cassandra dressed as Princess Athena, the forebear to Athena Asamiya from the King of Fighters. And again, of course, you know, same situation, using zipper stickers to try to create the band on a lot around her thigh. And yeah, like I said, it's kind of like a very three-dimensional feel to it, so it does give it some added depth. It kind of meets in the middle there. I did something similar with Karen's Hula Girl outfit, because this is based on artwork of Psylocke from the X-Men, but from one of Marvel swimsuit issues. So I used zipper stickers to create the two bands on the thigh, and I tried to position it to match up with this pattern on the horn, and I used the bolt to simulate the hilt of a dagger, right? Or yeah, I can do the hilt. So again, it's not a perfect match, but it's close enough. Oh, you know what? Actually, that reminds me. This is kind of funny and frustrating. So as you can tell, Karen's a big girl, right? And I had a difficult time trying to put these stickers on her because it's like her thighs are just so thick, they just kind of squish together. Like she just has the teeny tiny little thigh gap, and that's it. So I actually had to like back out of the sticker option and go back in over it just to see how these things lined up. Oh, and I also used like those dot stickers to try to cover some of the cover portions of the flowers. And my Dark Elf Fairyolus, kind of same situation. I used the zipper stickers as like these thigh bands for her turtle shell. Not pauldrons, but whatever the thigh armor was called. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Yeah, I would like to do another combo stream, like showing off my little all the little combos I've learned from other players or if I figured out on my own. The problem is like my muscle memory and my brain memory are two different things, and so it's like if I would have to like really sit down and like write out carefully what I'm doing and then just like read off a script basically, because if I just like do this right now, I'm just gonna stumble over my words, which is exactly what happened in the last time I tried to do it. So I think that eventually became the training to defend the North stream because I signed up for a tournament. That was back in October. Yeah, going on for almost 2.5 hours now. I guess I can just like go through like each creation and then just see if anything pops up. Like I positioned the pattern on this loincloth to try to decorate that a bit, and again, it's not angled. It's not centered. You can't. Sometimes you just cannot center something, but it's like, just what can you do, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, here's Dan dressed as Captain Marvel. So I actually kind of got this idea partially from online. I mean, I was going to either do this or Power Girl, because like Power Girl, dense, a tough girl, short blonde hair, and big tits, right? But you know, I decided the Captain Marvel outfit would work better with the break system, right? Because if the midsection breaks off, you got the old, I think it's called her Warbird outfit. I think that's what it's called. The black swimsuit with the lightning bolt. Oh, actually, you know what? Actually, let's try something here. And you got the little try to make it try to make a different belt buckle. Okay. So a big problem with the Warbird costume, right, is like basically a one-piece swimsuit. Is that the game doesn't really have a one-piece swimsuit that's intact. Like, you got the Cursed Bird leotard, but the top portion's missing, right? And it's got built-in gloves. And then you've got... You got the corset, so it's basically that without the gloves. You got the torn leotard, which has a cleavage window, which, you know, Miss Marvel didn't have. I'm not so familiar with the voice. There's one. Where's the one I used for Ivy? Oh yeah. Yeah, the hunter's suit, which, you know, has a tummy window, right? Okay, so if you want to do something that's a bit more solid, like if you were trying to create, yeah, you want to create the old Miss Marvel costume, right? Did they call it a tank top? I don't think they did. No, that's a tube top. Yeah, sleeveless top, alright. So here's a sleeveless top, I think that's what I used before. And then we'll go down to lower body. And where are the gym shorts? Okay. So I can set them both to black. Stripes. I mean, you probably don't want to necessarily go that deep black, but you know, for the sake of this example. And then we'll put the training belts back on. So yeah, so that kind of hides the border between the two outfits. Yeah. And then let's try to recreate that lightning bolt, because I used the number 7 sticker. Yeah, and you'll notice, like, in some situations, like with underwear or stickers on the body, you won't really have access to like the orange scheme of colors, because the designers, they don't really want you to create anything that's going to resemble nudity, basically. So that's why instead of like red, it goes straight to yellow. Alright, so I'm gonna wing this like crazy, but okay, we'll move this up. Let's set the size to 50, see what that does. Well, I don't know how far up or down it goes, but you kinda get the idea. So let's try sort of simulate the original Warbird costume. Now, unfortunately, because you're using the gym shorts, I can't have that and the pants at the same time. So that's why I only have like the midsection set to break. Although actually, I think these are Gross pants, right? So if you destroy the lower equipment, she'll lose the belt, and she'll lose the boots, but the pants stay, and she just has other boots, right? So yeah, that's why basically only the midsection breaks off. And then we got Dan dressed as Kami Kiramusi, but with kind of like a reverse color scheme, because she's got yellow hair and red eyes, and Kami's got red hair and yellow eyes. And since she's got like orange-yellow flames, I went bluish purple for Denise. And again, I got another example of the sticker replication using projection, right? 2 hand stickers on the left side of both thigh highs, and 1 on the right. But I only used 3 hand stickers. So I used 3 and I got 6. So again, attempt to recreate Morgan's pirate costume from SoulCalibur 3. And I kind of went over this in the last stream, but I was able to position the Griffin stickers onto the back of the gloves. Actually, you know what? Let's go back up for a bit. So like here's also actually an example of me using a pattern to try to simulate the button-down section. I don't know what you'd call it, but you know, the section where you button the shirt, right? To try to simulate that to a degree. And then you got Morgan dressed as Yoko Littner. So I already went over the belt. And I actually had to take away one of her tattoo stickers to try to lengthen the glove. And then I used Voldo's face mask as the skull hairpin. And then Morgan dressed as Flannery from Pokemon, using the these feathers to recreate her hair. Yeah, that was also another one that took a long time before I was satisfied, because you know Flannery's got that oh, what would you call it, like palm tree hair. And yeah, Contessa's Sorcerer's Gown from SoulCalibur 5, using the gradient pattern to go from black to bright blue. And I made this when the spell scroll item wasn't available, so I just used a pair of horns and the pure ring. Oh, and I used a rainbow pattern on her necklace to try to give her multicolored jewels instead of just like a single set of colors. And she's actually got the adept sleeves on top of that. And in not so fun fact, if I can change the color. Oh, because part of the inside sleeves actually bleed through. Yeah, you can just barely make out this teeny tiny little white dot right now because I just changed the I just changed the stickers to black, right? Because normally because of how I got the pattern arranged, the top portion of the dress would also be blue. So I just added some black square stickers to even things out a bit. But yeah, because I think otherwise if I remove that and remove this, well, oh, because granted, yeah, you can see like the top portion of the sleeve is not blue. And then you got Quintessa dressed as Lady Death, using, again, Vol's face mask as the skull ornamentation. And considering that the face mask has like this crescent sticking up at the top, it wasn't really that easy to position these. And then I just used the these gloves with a scale pattern to try and match Ivy's outfit. And yeah, this is one thing that's kind of annoying, is like you can add a pattern to the cape's button, but who's gonna notice that? You know, I tried to go like an Eye of Sauron look, but like from a distance, who's gonna notice a pattern on a little button? But there's some things in the game you can't add patterns to. And you got Quintessa as Raiden. And you got Karen's cowgirl outfit. And then for her human form, her swimsuit Psylocke cosplay with an added grass skirt. And this is basically just like a tiger stripe pattern. Yeah, it'd be nice, you know. Yeah, like if there's ever a SoulCalibur 7 and they decide like drop custom characters, I mean, I'm not gonna blame them because it's hard to balance them, but I'd still like to see this level of detail for main character customization at least, right? So you can get her Jade cosplay. Oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, it's like Mina's a skinny girl and Karen's not, so her ass clips to the loincloth. And then you got, you know, Ariel's angel outfit. And again, you know, you got some clipping issues in the back, but sometimes you're just kind of stuck with that. And yeah, this regular the flared miniskirt, I think, is this the flared miniskirt? Yeah. Yeah, it's not perfectly aligned along the bottom, so it's like, I try to use a pattern, right? It's like, it's short along the sides, but longer in the front and back, so it's not very even. And then, you know, you got the Little Mermaid cosplay with Sebastian. And you know, for a long time, I've been wanting to like try to edit her seashell bikini top to look a bit more. Yeah, well, I guess to try to make it more than just like one color, but I haven't really been able to figure it out, and I guess I'm too lazy to fix it. And then you got, you know, the Kula Diamond cosplay. And I gave her Mertio, or however it's pronounced, because I thought, you know, those could simulate icicles, I guess, because she can freeze time, right? And then in every SoulCalibur game, I've always given Denise a Chinese gown. Oh, in this case, it's got a sticker representing a Japanese painting, so. But I got, in previous games, I always wanted like a nice bright color, like bright pink or like a sky blue, but I wanted to go for something a bit darker this time around. And I tried to use a crosshatch pattern to give her fishnets, which, you know, it's, because, you know, you zoom in, you can tell that the stockings have a thickness to them, right? So it's not perfect, but. And they got some, you know, street clothes from Morgan. Like, I would prefer like a crop top T-shirt, which SoulCalibur 3 and 4 had, but this game doesn't. So like the tube top is close enough. Oh yeah, and you know, yeah, I can say, ooh. I tried to give her like a kind of a belly ring, right? So I aligned to the hips. You know, move left -4 because you have the two earrings overlapping each other. Move down -1, move forward 11, width -44, length -50, thickness -50, and that's it. So like two overlapping earrings into one belly ring. Now I think this is actually aligned to the top portion of her body. Yeah, so like you can tell it's already kind of moving from where it should be. Oh wow, yeah, that moves a lot. And you got the same issue with like aligning equipment to a character's head, aligned to the top portion of the head. So like, because I've seen people try to give characters like cigars or cigarettes or whatnot, you know, have them stick something out of the mouth, but they'll be aligned to like the top portion of the jaw, not the bottom. So that's why the vampire fangs work, but some things won't. And you know, it's another case where I used zipper stickers for a belt and Valdo's chin for the buckle. And then Quintess's Scarlet Brotherhood outfit. Yeah, it's very baggy around the thighs, but very tight around the ass. I don't know how you do that. And I don't think I'm going to show this one off this stream, but Karen dressed as a Hooters girl. And it's another interesting feature, right? So for the shorts, again, you don't really have access to like an actual red or orange color scheme. It just goes from gray to yellow. So I went with more of the pinkish color, but it's like hot pink in the front and it's hot orange in the back. And I don't know if it's because like the ambient lighting is like bouncing off her wings or what. Let's see, this is 1663.9. Let's try something. Oh, did I go? Oh, wrong one. So I said 1663.9. No, it still kind of looks like hot pink in the front and hot orange in the back. Or maybe it's just the lighting. Yeah, it could have just been the lighting from the stage, right? Because now that I turned her around, now it's like hot pinkish there and hot orange in the front. Yeah. It's kind of weird that way. Where did I leave off? And then you got Ariel dressed as the Prim Reaper from Honey Badger Radio on YouTube, with a Honey Badger sticker using. I use a cat sticker, right? Where is it? Yeah. Use a cat, a triangle, and 2 hexagons. And then I use an apple to simulate a bell. Yeah. I'm not really sure what else to talk about, really. Unless somebody else has any other ideas. Like here's Cervantes dressed as Bruegel Bernstein, and so again I used an apple to try to simulate the cybernetic right eye. So his eyelids should blink over it. Yeah, so that's fine. Oh, hold on. And then if you take the jacket off, you get an attempt at creating the green tank top with a fishnet design. Here's Siegfried as a baseball player, and I used several stickers to create a capital B on his shirt. I got this idea from a Japanese player because I was watching a live stream one day, and somebody else dressed Siegfried up as a baseball player. I thought, that's a fun idea. Because one of his weapons is a club, so. And I went this over with the Mei Lee stream, but I used 3 sets of earrings to create these sunglasses. Well, I mean, there's no lenses, but. And I tried to recreate the little frog design on her tank top. Got Talim as Dora the Explorer. I think I might have shown that on one off already. And you got Talim as Miss Marvel, which I did that in the last sticker stream because I showed off the stickers on the back of the ends of the scarf, because that was a pain to do. Yeah, it seemed appropriate because they're both Korean women who fight for great justice. And you got Tubi as Ramlethal Valentine from Guilty Gear. And yeah, I tried doing this cape. Where was it? I tried putting a bunch of square stickers along the inside to cover up the inside a bit more. Because normally, you've got a second color option like right here. But it only affects part of this jacket. So I had to try to like align the squares to cover up the bottom portion of the inside. And you got Amy dressed as Madeline. And so I used a pocket sticker to try to give a kind of an overcoat feel to her dress. And then I believe I put 2 square stickers over that. Because I mentioned earlier that stickers have this weird faint border. And some of them have like this whitish border around them, right? See, now you can kind of see it. So I'll get rid of the square stickers. And yeah, see now with this pocket, you've got this thick, heavy white border around it, and I don't know why. Because it doesn't really serve any purpose. I'm thinking like it was meant to blend in with whatever's underneath. But something went wrong with how it's rendered, so it doesn't. So if I exit out, but putting the square stickers over that kind of nullified it, and so yeah, you got a lot of the texture within the pocket is muted, but yeah, it gives it a nice kind of an overcoat feel. Oh, I believe this is the circle sticker. It's yellow against white, so it's not a good idea, but for an icon. But I put that along the top of the collar of the dress, so that it would blend in better with the necktie. If I set the collar to black, yeah, so now you can see that how it changed a bit. So the idea is to try to make the necktie look like a part of the dress, or the coat, or both. And then we got Cassandra as a Little Red Riding Hood from an old Nintendo DS game called Zombie Barbecue. So if she were to lose the hood, you got the town's big pigtails. Actually, I never did finish that game. And that's about it. Like, that's just Setsuka in the sexy samurai outfit, and Setsuka as Asuka Kazama using the official outfit. Although I did try to match her umbrella to... I tried to match the umbrella with the symbol on the jacket. So that's something. And I think for Setsuka's SoulCalibur 4 outfit, I tried to match the umbrella with how it appeared in 4, or at least SoulCalibur 3. So I believe the default color is different now. And then you got, SoulCalibur 4 Hilda, and you got the kind of sexy angel outfit, armor thing. And then Hilda in the Enlightened One outfit. Just for the heck of it. I mean, I don't play as Hilda, so... Yeah, I think for anything I did that's like particularly unique, I think I've gone over them already. I don't think I have really anything left to talk about because I'm also really kind of tired. So since we're coming up to 3 hours. I guess I'll call it quits soon. Because nothing's really standing out anymore. Like, I modified... Well, I kind of took away our... Taki Snoop Cybot outfit and just went like an all-black version of her default outfit. But I put something over her mouth. Ah, yeah. I put Nakamura's headband over her mouth within the mask. You got kind of a very cheap-looking Chun-Li outfit. I think there's a pair of #1 stickers I used for the waistband. Yeah, I mean, granted, there's a lot better Chun-Li outfits I've seen. Now, I did Harley Quinn already. Like, nothing particularly special here. It's just Tiara as a circus rainmaster. I don't think I did anything unique. I think I used the clown makeup to make her look a little bit more palish. Yeah, because it's the color set to white, so it's like as light as the skin tone's gonna get. And then I just added this modern 14 pattern to make it look fancy. And then a star sticker over her eye. And I kind of tried to recreate Sophia's outfit from 4 because I've been playing her in Warriors of Orochi 3 Ultimate, but only instead of cleavage she's showing side boob, so, you know. But and then that's just Nightmare, just a Siegfried. And these 3 are all Inferno. So you got Nightmare's Player 2 outfit from 4 for the red Inferno. And then Nightmare's 6 armor for the blue Inferno. Which is also a secret boss in Libra of Soul. If you master 20 fighting styles, you'll unlock a level 99 Inferno battle. And if you hit him with a strong enough high attack to knock off the helmet, you'll also knock off his head. And then this is him with cat ears and the what is this called again? The blue surcoat, because it's normally blue. And that's because I just use this to create the my profile icon. I think that's about it. So I guess I'll just call it a day and then start writing out the formulas inside the comments section. Oh, that's gonna be fun to the format. So I hope I was able to teach somebody something, and you know, have fun with the character creation mode for this 4-year-old game, because it's pretty much half of what's keeping it alive. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. And I guess I'll just call it a day.